I'm not sure what enticed us to do this, but me and my buddies decided to go do the death ride, and I'm going to show you what it was like. So this is a walkthrough of our Airbnb. There was 2 bedrooms and then upstairs living room. Here's Pete's room. He's checking out his bottle. There's a laundry room, another bedroom, bathroom downstairs. It was pretty nice. It wasn't very expensive, so it was a good place to stay. Weird thing though, the upstairs is where the living room and kitchen were. Something kind of different, and Don and Jed are hanging out up here. What we came here for was to climb essentially 5 passes. We go over Monitor, up and over the top, then we go over Ebbets, up and over the top, and then we go up to Carson Pass, and then we reverse and come back down. This was one of the longest and hardest rides I've ever done.
Some of us are headed out on a ride this evening, and we were going to try to warm up our legs.
As we get back from our ride, Jed's cooking this amazing spaghetti meal for us, and we all just sit around and eat and talk about how brutal the next day is going to be. The next morning, we wake up and do our basic stuff and get ready, pin our numbers on, and we head over. It's dark when we get there. We unload in the dark and try to get stuff ready to get going.
Only about an hour in. How you doing, Paul? A lot of people on the road. We're above 7,000 feet.
Paul was on some mission to try to get this ride done as fast as he possibly could, so he blew by the first rest stop and just started flying down the hill. Heading down to the bottom of Monitor, I had gotten caught behind a couple people, and Paul ended up pulling away from me. When I got to the bottom, I quickly realized that he had turned around and started heading back up the hill. So I waited for Pete.
Can you grab potatoes? I'll take some. Just, oh, yeah.
You get cell service here.
Oh, you
I
do?
got 4 bars. I sent text again.
Jam?
Oh, these are seasoned.
Good.
Can't believe Paul took off.
The goal on this ride was to ride with my buddies because I'm not really under any time constraint.
More potatoes. Top of Monitor.
They had my favorite pretzels.
Your favorite? Oh yeah, I saw that.
Pete and I said, screw it. We're hanging out with people.
Look at all valley people.
Yeah, all the flatlanders, right?
Yeah. It's alright, we can climb. We're alright.
Climb and descend.
Yeah.
After we all left the top of Monitor, we started our descent down. This was a really fun descent, and we hit speeds of up over 50 miles an hour.
Yep. Me and Clovis have never done this before. I'm trying to make our way through. My back's already hurting.
I know, right?
3 hours and 10 minutes in.
As we got to the bottom of Monitor, we somehow managed to stick together and ride all the way to Ebbets Pass in a group.
Heading up Ebbets right now. This climb is punchy and steep, and that's hard. It's a lot less steady than all of the other climbs. I've done this one once before, and it was brutal then. So I'm already at 7,000 feet, 3 hours and 45 minutes in. Feeling all right though.
Me and Steven made it to the top first.
Yep.
Well, Steven made it to the top first.
Nah, you were close.
I was pretty far behind. I didn't know he was gone.
No training, baby.
This is the bottom of the west side of Ebbets. Here we just grabbed a little bit of food and turned around and went back up and over.
You got 2 GoPros?
I do.
You got front and back?
I'm running one to talk and then one to show what's going on. At the bottom of Ebbets, just turned around. Now we're heading back up this side. And after this we have Carson, but it's a long ride to Carson Pass. So still a couple of us left. We're all having a good time. Tired. 4 hours and 35 minutes in right now. I still got a long way to go. Thank goodness for this overcast weather though. It's keeping the wind, cool. So it's still hot though. Hill steep, it's ridiculous. I signed up for this.
At the bottom of the east side of Ebbets, we met up with Alan, a friend of ours, and then we grabbed a bite to eat because this was the lunch stop. Then we quickly got back on our bikes and headed on our way to Carson.
Just left the lunch stop. Kind of needed that break, but at the top of Ebbets and coming down, it was crazy. There's so many people who are cracked off to the side of the road, you know, just sitting, relaxing. It was kind of a sight to see. A lot of people digging deep and trying to make it up. Now on our way back to essentially where we started, and we got to climb up Carson Pass. Just went by our parking spot, headed up Carson. I feel like I may have eaten a bit much. I'm broken, big time. I still got Carson Pass to go up. It's probably gonna take me an hour. Then I gotta come down and climb into Turtle Rock. So Steven pulled me all the way through. He's way up there now. Man, I don't even want to look at the mileage or anything. I'm just pedaling. So I thought it was 2 miles to the top. It wasn't. It was 2 miles to the dang aid station to refuel. So I'm still pedaling. But at that aid station, I saw my coach. He yelled something at me. Don't know what it was. I just pedaled right by. I just finished 124 miles and 15,000 feet of climbing. Dude, I'm toast. I'm toast. And I still got to ride uphill back to the car.
Jim was laughing because he was with me.
We did it.
That was horrible.
That was.
That was truly horrible. A really bad experience.
Is that you rode back to the rig right here, and that is one hell of a ride. Dude, you don't know how bad I wanted to stop. Right here.
My ass is so raw. I felt very heavy.